Sugar eyes on Jungkook's neck, somewhere, and then he sneaked his sharp teeth into Jungkook's neck. Jungkook let out a loud, painful scream and began to shaking. Sugar kept drinking blood. He found Jungkook's blood sweet. Jungkook slowly started to weak. And look at him. Blood was on his lips. He licked the blood drop on Jungkook's neck. I wish I could kill you. Your blood is so sweet, but my master wants you to become a devil for your land. He dropped Jungkook's body and then he took knife. Then he closed his eyes and cut his palm. Blood, black blood started flowing. He looked Jungkook's face, then knee down. I wish I kill you, but I can't. I'm loyal vampire, and I can do anything for him. With that, he opened Jungkook's mouth and dropped his black blood on his mouth. After a few minutes, now you are not human anymore. Now you are a vampire like me. Now you are a devil like us. Saying that, he took Jungkook in his arm and threw him in the middle of kingdom. God took Jungkook with them to the palace, and he was unconscious for 3 days. Tara, on the other hand, was still missing. God searching every corner of the kingdom but did not know where is Queen. Jungkook's mom was worried. Her son was unconscious for 3 days, but the most worried thing was that royal doctor said that Jungkook had teeth mark on his neck, which indicated that he had been beaten by an animal. But later found out that he had been beaten by a vampire. Hearing this, fear struck his mother's heart, so she shifted Jungkook in the corner of the palace, where he was being treated. But he was not conscious. The gates of the palace are closed. Jungkook's condition was ordered to be kept a secret. But how long? Someone inside the palace spread the news that Jungkook is no longer a human. People are worried after hearing this, but it was hard to believe. So people start crowded outside the palace, and this crowd was sign of dangerous time ahead for Jungkook's mother. Their young father was happy. Vampire Sugar did his good job. Now it was just waiting for Jungkook to become a beast completely. Taehyung had achieved what he wanted to achieve, but the biggest scene happened when their unborn child died. This pain was too big for Tara. Her husband, her mother-in-law, all are far away from her, and now her child too. She was thirsty for their blood, but there was nothing she could do. Her brothers did not know anything. They lived far away, and it was very difficult to reach them. So now she was waiting for her husband. She was not ready to face anyone, and she had to take a revenge. 5 days later, Jungkook regained, but it wasn't him. He sat and looked around, but everything was red. His eyes are completely black. He was hungry. He's screaming. His servant entered and Jungkook smelled blood. A smell of fresh blood. He was hungry. He stood up. King June, thank God you wake up. His servant smiled. I'll tell everyone. He started to go, but stopped. His servant stopped Jungkook's voice and turned. How does this smell? Very delicious. His servant looked around. Smell? Delicious? He come closer to servant. I don't smell, king, but I have fresh blood. He sniffed the servant neck. King June? Servant panicked. I'm hungry. King, before that, he could sink his sharp teeth into servant neck before he could taste blood. Chamber door open. Royal doctor and his mother stood. Jungkook's mother put her hand on mouth. Doctor looked at him with shocked eyes. His servant pushed Jungkook and hid behind the doctor. Jungkook's eyes completely black. He looked at servant and then at his mother. He started to attack, but he was catched by the god. He throwing his hand and feet in the air, but there was no power in it yet. He was weak. Jungkook. He looked at his mother. He did not recognize her. My son, our King Jungkook. Hearing this, he shouted, This is not you are. This is not my son. He kept looking at his mother. You are our king. You are a Jungkook. His mother come closer to him. Queen, stay away. He is not conscious. He is no longer our king. Hearing royal doctor's statement, Queen silenced him. This is my son, my Jungkook, our king, our gracious king, a justice king. Remember, Cook, remember. You are not this. You are late King June's son. You are Kingdom June land only king. Remember, son, Tara, she need you. We need you. Tara, he whispered, eyes black, blood starting, dropping from his eyes. Yes, Tara, your love, your wife, our queen, your future child mother, the only queen of this land. Remember her? He closed his eyes. He saw her smiling face. That wedding day, walk around hand in hand, first kiss, promises. He remembered everything. My Tara, my love. He hopped in again, his eyes. Mom, his eyes back normal. He turned into his original form and crying. First time God saw King crying. They face on the floor. They are hurt. They are king in pain. They also feel pain. His mother took his face in her hand. My son. The guard sat Jungkook on the bed and Queen sat across from him. You should eat something. She ordered prepared food and told everyone to get out. Only one servant was standing there. I have to ask you a question, King Jungkook. Jungkook nodded. What happened with you? You have teeth mark on your neck. Royal doctor, this is not the time for this question. My son has come to his sense after 4 days. Sorry, Your Highness, doctor embarrassed. Put chain on me. Hearing this, the queen turned around. What? Put chain on me, mom, and shift me somewhere far. I'm dangerous. What are you talking about, Cook? He's silent. Please, what does mean? You scared me, son. He bite me, mom. He bite me. I am not normal anymore. He look at his mom. I am devil. I am beast, mom. I am not human, mom. He screamed. Stay away from me. I am not human anymore. I am dangerous. Jungkook, I am a threat to the kingdom, mom. And then Queen Fear come true. He who was the king of the kingdom, which everyone was proud of, who was not kind king but a kind kingdom friend, who wanted to see his people fly the highest. He became threat to everyone, become a symbol of fear for all. He became a devil for all. He was lived among all. He who lived among all, he got away from everyone. He separated himself from everyone. He now living in the palace basement room. If food is placed in front of him, he cannot eat it. He wanted blood. But how can he drink someone's blood? This was his own kingdom. So he started drinking his own blood. He would thirsty. The queen, who was his mother, could not see this condition of her son. She decided that she would take care of all the duties of the king herself, and she announced that the king was ill and could not perform his duty for some time. People prayed for him. Jungkook's vampire reality was hidden. But he started getting weak day by day. He was locked in the room, chain that was they are tied to his hand and feet at his command. He wasn't anymore. He hated himself. Clara was in his thoughts all the time. Queen cannot see her son pain and made another decision. She took all responsible person in confidence and asked to arrange the blood for Jungkook. Everyone wanted to leave their king. They couldn't watch Jungkook die. So they keep the secret a secret and arrange animal blood for Jungkook in order to search for the devil who changed his kind son to become a devil. Blood was arranged but failed to find Suga. He was a vampire, powerful vampire, so it was impossible to catch him. When Jungkook saw blood, he didn't accept it, said that he wasn't an animal, but then he drank that like an animal. His mother crying after seeing all this. She was a very brave woman, but she was also a mother. But she was satisfied that now her only child would at least not be weak and alive. But how long was this going to last?